Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Real Madrid. So today we're away at Legia Warsaw and I'm hoping that this episode in general will be a lot more of a positive episode than the last couple have been. We've had a few shocking results away from home recently. But against Legia Warsaw here, again a game away from home, but we should be able to get a good result today. If we don't get a good result today then, well, I'll be less than happy, shall we just say at this juncture. So, do we actually have Piaka training to be, claiming to be a complete forward? Okie doke. How long for everybody still? Ronaldo, 6 to 9 weeks. Gareth Bale, 4 to 9 days, so he'll be back soon. And 2 to 3 months still for Divock Origi there. So, team's warming up. Here we go. A win here. Yeah, well, a win here and we're through. I mean, we're going to top the group easily. Let's go back to the good old-fashioned encourage the boys, right, come on. We beat Legia 8-1 in Madrid, so I would expect to smash them here. We're a far better side than they are. Asensio whipping it in, headed down by Varane for Modric to slam home. Excellent, a rare start this season for Luka Modric, and he's bagged a goal. He could definitely earn a way back into the side. He's still a world-class midfielder. He's just been dropped recently because he's ageing, quite frankly. But if he proves to still have the quality that we need, then he can certainly win a spot back. Asensio to Gaia, should get an angle for the whip, he does, and Berardi, he guided it by the goalkeeper there, but hits the post. Good start, putting them on the back foot early. Zenit St Petersburg are actually beating Chelsea right now, so we would 100% be guaranteed top spot with a win here. Great ball in, Berardi, it's a poor header, it really is. Really poor header. We're absolutely battering them here, but at the same time it's only 1-0. We went through the Espanyol game in a recent episode at 1-0 for quite a while, and they ended up scoring 2 late goals and we'd lost that one, so need to make sure we get the win here. As Morata pinches it, Berardi plays in Piaka, and it's a good save actually by the goal. No, it's actually just wide of the post. That's really poor then from Piaka there. Has to finish that. The three of them combining up front with but ultimately no finish. Hazard equalises for Chelsea in Russia. And no booking for Jose Gaia, thankfully. But still only 1-0 as the waves of attacks continue. Asensio's corner headed and it's in by Sergio Ramos. Goalkeeper couldn't prevent it. 2-0 should see us safely through to the next round, the knockout phase. And Hazard has actually given Chelsea the 2-1 lead. So we'll have to wait a tiny smidge longer for top spot to be 100% confirmed, as Jethro Williams will come on for Jose Gaia. And Isco can replace Asensio at half time. So not much life left in this game, as Keylor Navas kicks it long towards Morata. The flick on, Kovacic playing it forward, but easily picked up by Elez, and Ziggy Gordon will play it forward. And it's dinked aimlessly. Ramos will play it to Jethro Williams there. Good play. As it's down the line for Isco, sprays it forward. Berardi, cross low, and Morata turns it in. Easy goal for Morata's 11th goal of the season. And it's funny, funny to consider the fact that Origi's been out for a little while already, and nobody's even close to the tally that he was on when he went out. He had, I want to say 19 goals or something, and Morata's only got 11 now. So it just shows how excellent Origi was before he went down. And obviously Cristiano Ronaldo going down has been a problem for us. It's all a bit pedestrian here as it's dinked forward, but Varane will cut that out. Carvajal flicks it on to Modric. A lot of space here for Piaka. Got to find the ball into Morata. Acres of space. There it is. Easy as you like. That's the type of linking up that I want to see against big teams. It's all well and good ripping teams like Legia open, We have to do it more consistently. Piaka actually has to start doing things like that more consistently. He's a good player, I like him. I used him extensively in a Juventus save before, but at this point he's been a bit disappointing in his Real Madrid career. You know, he can do the easy games, but he really has to step up the big time. Regani can come on for Ramos here. A good confident result for us, but I wouldn't expect anything less. The real test is going to be the next game against Valencia. They're not the team they once were, but it's still not an easy trip. That was a good switch of play there from Legia, but the ball forward again is aimless. Varane will just intercept and play it back to Keylor Navas, and we'll start again from the back. Navas dinking it forward. It's a poor ball actually from Navas, and it will come back at us, and it's a chance to ruin the clean sheet. Oh dear me. Less said about that effort, the better. So Williams ball deflected. Kovacic now on. Piaka helps it to Carvajal. Flicks it back to Piaka, and he's hit the bar. They tried to be a little too cute there, I think. And that should be the game, really. 4-0. Not a bad win. Not a bad win away from home, regardless of opposition. It's a good win. So this episode, which is going to be a double header, we're going to play Valencia as well during this episode. But it's off to a good start. Hopefully we can finish it on a cheery tone as well, as Morata blazes it into the stand, and game is over. Yep, I'm gonna tell them it was a nice victory. It was a nice victory. We did well there. We're qualified, of course. We haven't actually. I'm laughing at Manchester United, thinking they've got any chance of getting Varane from me. We're gonna have to wait a little longer to confirm top spot. Let's actually assign the training preparation for these games. So for Sevilla, we want to be attacking. Ditto Chelsea, ditto Celta Vigo. It's very rare I do anything other than that actually, because I expect to just go and steam teams with this squad. We're away actually at a 5th place side right now. Valencia, 6th now, but... Oh, excuse me. So it will be a tough game. It won't be easy, make no mistake about that. Let's motor on. And oh, Barca aren't playing today. They must be tomorrow with us. Oh, they're away at Atletico. That's an interesting game. That is a make or break. If they manage to win that game, then they've sent out a real title warning, a real statement. If they lose that game, all of a sudden we could be ahead of them again. But we have to focus on beating Valencia. A tough task in itself. Title race could be shaped today. If we were to lose and Barcelona were to win, it would put them right in the driving seat. So we have to see what happens here. Any changes we want to make? Navas, Carvajal, Varane, Ramos, Gaia, Modric, Kovacic, Asensio, Piaka, Morata, Berardi. Looks good to me. They did just win 4-0 regardless of opposition, so I feel pretty harsh to change any of them. Is Nani still quick? He is still pretty quick. Okay. Rodrigo, yeah, pretty quick as well. Definitely want to close him down though. What about Fran Villalba, the young man? Yeah, he's kind of classy. We should probably close him down. And Locatelli, yeah, pretty much the same. So, let's do this. I recall last season we had a ridiculous game here. It changed quite a lot. I think we were 3-1 down and then we were 4... I can't remember. We ended up winning 5-4 or something after the game swung back and forth a ridiculous number of times. As Rodrigo tries to beat Carvajal here. Ball comes in, but it's easy for Keylor Navas. Yeah, I think we ended up 2-1 down or something, and then 3-2 up, and then 4-3 down, and then we won 5-4 or something. It was a crazy, crazy game as Bilbao take the lead at Tenerife. Villalba helps her on to Sasa there. Rodrigo now, a lot of room. Driven in, and Ramos's clearance headed in by Nani. It could be our third consecutive away defeat if we don't turn this around. Okay, corner now, Modric to deliver. Let's stay positive. Modric puts it in. Asensio can't get the header. Berardi will pick it up though. Plays it round the corner to Asensio. Going to beat his man. He does. Whipped in. Oh, and it's blocked as Villalba plays it forward. And Nani to Rodrigo, and this is not good. Take it. Yes. Overrun there. Kovacic plays it inside to Asensio. Counters on our way now. Asensio just passes it to the goalkeeper. I mean, that's so poor. So poor. Has to try and slip in one of the attackers there. Has to. And Morata's injured. That's just what we need. More injuries. My squad's far too strong. I need more injuries again. I'm going to go for James Rodriguez. This is his game. If he doesn't do it today, it could be over for him if he doesn't do it today. I'm just going to have to demand that they push forward, really. Really poor. We've created absolutely bugger all today. As Matt Ryan picks it up and punts it long. Should be dealt with by the defenders. Both of them go for the same ball. Locatelli to Villalba. Scoops it forward, but Carvajal should deal with that. Kovacic picking it up now as we have to get it forward. And Berardi asleep at the wheel as it's nicked from him by Garay. Nani puts it in. Helped on. Rodrigo puts it beyond the goalkeeper. And that would probably be that today. I mean, this is an absolute shambles. As Asensio takes a corner. We need a goal now. It's cleared away. Berardi on the chest. Has to hammer this. Lines up James. It's blocked. Berardi back to Jose Gaya. Hits a shot and it's blocked again. And that just about sums it up. Let's change. Yeah, let's go 4-2-3-1. We'll do Berardi as the striker. James Rodriguez wide right. Piaka wide left. Asensio there. Kovacic and Modric working back there. Of course we're going to go overload. We have to higher tempo, more risks. We're going to go as wide as we can, higher up. More direct passing, closing down, stuck in. Pretty much anything aggressive that I can is what we have to do now. Let's demand more from them. It's been really, really poor today. Valencia, to credit them, have been lethal, but this has been so bad. I can't remember the last time we failed to score, but this could well be it. Oh no, I do. It was the Bilbao defeat. And this looks a lot like the Bilbao defeat, and it's about to be 3 like the Bilbao defeat, but it's over the bar from Nani. It should be 3. And I begin to worry about the title chances now. If we go through another patch of a couple of weeks with the main guys injured and we continue to play like this, I don't think we'll be able to claw that back. Gaia can't get it. It's played long. Ramos nicking in. Plays it to Kovacic. We really need a goal now if we're going to do something, and we actually we're going to concede again on the break. I can feel it. Sasa now should be closed down there. Ramos gets it away, but it will be picked up by Locatelli, who can easily play it round the corner for Rodrigo. He's going to get there, whip it in, and it's a hash of it from the defenders. Whew. We just get away with that one. Piaka trying to come forward, probably going to lose it here. Plays it inside to Kovacic. Kovacic now inside to Modric. Is there life in this? Modric dumps it forward. I don't think Berardi will get it, and that will be that probably. Dink back to the goalkeeper, who scissor kicks it forward. No, Varane will pick it up. Maybe it's not going to be over here, as Van Aanholt picks it up now, and Rodrigo has absolutely roasted Carvajal. Oh, Carvajal, fuck me, man. Clearly he wanted to give Danilo another run in the team, because that is a abysmal. 2-0 down, performing pathetically badly, and he goes and does that. He didn't even injure the guy. At least injure the guy if you're going to jump in like that. Now we pretty much have to go completely direct and pump the ball into the box. We're getting nothing here. I'm going to have to tell them to show some passion because they're not fighting for the club, they're not fighting for me. Abysmal. That's 3 away defeats on the bounce. I mean, you can make excuses for Bilbao in this one, but when you sandwich that Espanyol one in the middle, it becomes a disastrous run. There's something wrong with the mentality of the players or the tactics or something. It may not be the strongest team we can put out, but this team should still be able to do better than this. James' corner, big scramble of players, header away. Berardi will help her on to Piaka, who guides it onto the post. Summing it up. And the stats identical, same shot, same on target, same possession, but they've just been far more clinical as it becomes just as bad as the Bilbao game. 3-0, humbled and humiliated again. Asensio's cross into the box will be caught by the goalkeeper, and that'll be the end of the day. And yeah, not much more to say. I'll hurry up and blow the whistle. Okay, so that is another disgraceful display. We need to see what happens with Barcelona, but basically now Barcelona get a free hit against Atletico Madrid, and I'm going to fine Carvajal 2 weeks' wages for that, which he accepts, which he damn well should fucking accept. And Barcelona win 1-0. So we are now 3 points behind. We've lost 3 games. They haven't lost any. We can blame it on injuries. We can blame it on injuries all we want, but we haven't been good enough. At least our young man there is doing well at Las Palmas. We haven't been good enough. But that's going to do it for this episode. Next time we come back, we're against Sevilla at home. So it really has to be better than it's been today. I hope we can steady the ship. I still want to win the league, go for a third league title, and we need to get that Champions League, but perhaps we have to spend big in January because what we have just isn't doing it for us, frankly. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.